All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 701. Yeah! I'm your host, GPD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who's here to tell you about his brand new NFT, Wombat.
It's one of a kind. It's lenticular. And they're sold right now for the low, low price of $17,000 each.
That's a bargain.
Well, they were originally $250,000, and only if you buy them tonight, and you have to buy a minimum of 15.
Where's my credit card? Welcome to the show. Hey, Shipwreck, how you doing?
Doing all right. I'm trying not to sneeze right now. I feel like I need to sneeze.
Do you have allergies or COVID?
No.
Are you allergic to COVID?
No allergies that I know of, or COVID that I know of.
My son has seasonal allergies, and he went to the nurse's office to get a tissue, and they sent him home from school.
That's really weird. That's weird nursing.
It's a different time that we're living in right now.
Yeah, I get it, but it was still
upsetting. With the book, right? Yeah, you go ahead and go home.
You go home.
But you go home and read that book.
Mm-hmm.
You fought so hard.
He took out the sequel from the library today too.
That's how they're tracking him now.
They put a chip in him when he took out went like this to get the book, and they go.
Oh, the book had a GPS in it.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yes.
Too much politics. Stop.
Oh my goodness, we're the worst.
Books. The politics of books.
Mm-hmm.
Of maybe not banning the books.
Sowing the seeds of love.
Anyway, welcome to the show. Last week, hopefully you joined us on Twitch and or on YouTube after the fact and watched our big Jeopardy showdown. Hootenanny showdown brought to you by Shanafan. And even my parents watched it and they said it was fun. But then my dad was trying to tell me that it wasn't fun, but I cut him off.
I don't understand what that, yeah.
No, I mean,
just tell him to leave a review on YouTube.
I think my mom told me it was fun, and then we were at dinner tonight because it's Ty's birthday, and I was sitting next to my dad, and I think he was about to tell me, he's probably going to tell me, that he agreed with me about the whole car play thing and that it wasn't fair, but we never got there because there was a lot of stuff going on with the presents and the eating.
You still would have lost, so it doesn't matter.
It didn't matter.
We
never even had the conversation. It was more about.
It really doesn't matter.
Right. It was just for fun, but I think, yeah.
Where'd you spend your points, Wombat?
Oh, I got a new car.
Perfect.
You can't even get a new car now.
I know.
That's how I know you're lying.
And
it just won't move anywhere.
I got a 1997 Honda Accord with California emission.
Right. It's new. Brand new. So we just actually got back from Ty's birthday dinner, and
where'd you go?
We went to Seasons 52.
Oh, it's a good restaurant.
You know that one?
It is.
They have the best.
It's a chain restaurant. That's a Darden specialty, right?
Is that a company of chain restaurants?
That is
really good.
Are you familiar with the Olive Garden?
Yeah, I don't go there.
And Red Lobster.
This place is really
longer.
This place is really good, I gotta say. Especially the pork chop or the scallops are two highlights.
It's a good restaurant.
Ty had the scallops and I had the pork chop.
It's their tier above Olive Garden. On the tier.
Only one tier? How many tiers are there?
They're allowed to salt their water at that one.
I can confirm that Seasons 52 is a Darden restaurant.
They don't have pasta there.
As is the Capitol Grill and the Yard House, which are also popular on Long Island.
Correct. Well, they're popular everywhere because everybody doesn't realize they're chains everywhere until they go to a city and go, hey, the Capitol Grill's right next to the Seasons 52, right like it is in Cincinnati. What happened?
I knew they were chains.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good though. Somehow it's really good. And Ty got a new used iPhone because he dropped his iPhone and broke it. So I got him a swap special, as they say. I don't know what, XR or something? I don't know. Something like $250 was where I was willing to go. Whatever.
That's nice. It's still, I think that's what I have, first of all. And
$250?
No, mine was new when I got it.
Oh.
Yeah. You're nicer than me.
XR.
Sabrina's screen is so cracked. It's ridiculous, but I refuse to get her a new one. So
yeah, but Ty's screen is cracked and it was like an iPhone 8 or 7. It's like barely.
Oh, yeah,
it barely
it's so
worked
funny.
when the screen wasn't cracked. So I feel like,
Gotcha.
and he's not like, he never asked for anything. So he's just figures like, oh, I broke it. Like, I'm just gonna live with it. He didn't say like, I broke it, buy me a new one. He was just like, oh, I broke my phone. That's how you get presents. You don't ask for stuff. It works. He got that.
Is that how it works?
I don't know. He got that. He got a Kindle with that's connected to the Japanese Kindle store, so he can get his manga as in Japanese the way he likes it. And an Adventure Zone hoodie, which was maybe his most favorite gift, and a keyboard that lights up.
Oh, that's cool.
He was very excited to do his homework. Do his homework on a keyboard that lights up. Like, all right, maybe just go to bed. Anyway, that was fun.
Yeah.
He's a good kid, I gotta say. He doesn't ask for anything, like, ever.
Not even dinner?
He asked for dinner. He asked for dinner, but he never asks for like he'll ask for a gaming laptop, like, or something, like, once. And I'll be like, yeah, probably not. And that'll be it. Like, he won't bother me about, like, I know when I was that age, like, I'd bother my parents about everything constantly. Like a jet ski. Like, I would see, like, my dad made the mistake of taking me like a jet ski place once. And I'm like, oh, we should get a jet ski. And like, I wouldn't shut up about a jet ski for like 6 months. But like, never get anything like that. But
you never got a jet ski.
I think it's different with girls for sure.
They ask for, well, I mean, I think everybody's different.
She's not a big asker. That she's not. She's not a big ask for things, but it'll also be like, it was like, I think it was this Sunday where my wife was like, Sabrina and I haven't spent time alone together in a while. We're going to the mall on Sunday. And then they come home and there's bags. So it's not so much about asking for things as much as it is, I guess it's like a girl bonding thing. So, or at least a mother-daughter bonding thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So we did have our 700th show of and that was something to celebrate. And people wrote in, including Spid, who said, congratulations on 700 episodes.
You're just going right into show feedback, huh?
Yeah, why not?
All right. You put it on here too. I was shocked.
How I be shocked?
Wait, isn't this the normal form? What? This is the normal format. We've done 700 of these.
Yeah, I know, but usually I read the show feedback that I put on.
I didn't know if you were going to get to it or not, so I just did it.
So he just did it. That's fine. Let's just go ahead. Go, please. By all means.
How are you shocked? I mean, I do 98% of the outline. Would you be shocked that I did one day? I did 100%.
It's not that. It was the nonchalant. Just and this guy said this. So I'm like, wait.
I don't know. Why not?
That was the shock.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
so you do you. Go ahead.
Sure. I figured out since I've read these already and you probably haven't, I would just read them.
So Spid says, congrats on 700 episodes. The awkwardness of three dads having their kids on while they have a segment called Watch This.
Bitches.
Batches.
Batches. Butches? Watch This Butches. Never fails to be funny.
Yes. That was funny.
It doesn't. Mm-hmm.
That was very funny. And I have a follow-up comment. Somebody wrote in the Apple, we're getting a lot of political blowback continuously, for the last couple of weeks. A lot of negative reviews. People complain that we changed the segment name, that it should still be called Watch This Bitches, despite the fact the reason why we changed it was how awkward it was that our kids, we had to say it in front of our kids. And then we realized, hey, this is, at the very best, it's extremely awkward, and at the worst, it's, it excludes women from listening to our show. So
that was the thing that excluded them.
Well, what do you mean? There's a lot of heart to the show.
Yeah.
I think we have at least 100 women who listen to the show.
200? 200 Wombat?
Two women. Two women. He's holding up signs for our podcast.
Two.
Two. And looking through some of these reviews, some of them, like, I've never written anything this long on the internet. Well, that's not true. Like writing up game posts, deal posts and stuff. But
we understand what you mean, though.
In terms of
angry comments.
Not even an angry comment, even like a positive comment, like a good review for a restaurant or like anything, like any anything that I'm not like being paid to write for, or like if I'm writing an article or something, this is just some user generated content for no reason other on somebody else's website. It's like a full, I crossed it out because I don't want you to be distracted by it, Wombat. But it's this whole long thing complaining about how we saw, I don't know, I didn't read it. I saw how long it was and I said, holy shit, somebody, shout out to Harry, whatever. Harry's got a lot of time to write comments. But the last thing you can read in the comments, he says, I highly suggest Sacred Symbols, which is Colin Campbell? No.
Yeah.
Moriarty?
Moriarty?
Oh, Moriarty. Colin Campbell, somebody else.
I've never heard his name pronounced. I've only
Moriarty, like the
Sherlock Holmes guy,
like the villain from Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, yeah, like the Hound of the Baskerville
right.
guy.
That was the only part of the review that I read because it caught my eye right at the end, and I just thought that was really funny. Also, fellow Long Islander, Wombat.
Good for him.
Did you know about South Shore Wombat?
That's amazing.
Well, I mean, both of our shows are highly recommended by Apple.
Uh-huh.
That's true. We're in the same
we're in the same little thing.
Patch notes.
Yeah, it's
like a school that offers opposing viewpoints. To
yes.
Like if we have one podcast over here, you have to have another one over here that has opposing viewpoints. That's the rules.
Man, I could never do that. But shout out for people. I mean, I appreciate that you care that much to write something that long. I wish I cared about something. Like, even when the ping pong tables were all fucked up at round 1 in Jericho, the nets were all broken, and I left my review on Google Maps. That wasn't that long. It was a couple of pictures and like 2 sentences. People got to calm down. Anyway, we got some positive reviews also. I don't want to just like stick with the negative ones. Illuminati writes in and says, quite literally the best video game podcast ever. Snarky GPD, lovable Wombat, and Deadpan Shipwreck combine their mighty powers of nerd culture, wit, and humor with genuine insights from their personal lives to make the CAGcast one of the most relatable and enjoyable video game podcasts in all of podcast history.
Talk about sacred symbols. The Illuminati has given us the thumbs up.
And you see how normal it was? It was only like one long sentence. It wasn't 5 paragraphs about how great we were. It was just get in and get out.
I mean,
we only paid him for 1 paragraph too. So
it's expensive. He's a good writer.
If you go beyond 2 paragraphs, you're really like, I don't know. Your return on investment is not as good. People tend to stop after that first paragraph anyways.
You're so smart. You know where we should spend our money. Anyway, feel free to leave us some positive ones to outset. I asked for negative ones on Twitter and people really took me to heart. So give us some positive ones too, just because, I don't know, Wombat reads them and he likes to feel good about himself.
Give us some neutral ones too.
Right. Can't you just say like, it's just okay?
No, like this is a podcast.
Right. It's fine. It's fine. 3 stars.
This is a podcast that I listen to.
Right. Obviously they're not terribly prepared, but they have like okay chemistry. It's like I've heard the production's pretty good. The microphones are good quality, but sometimes they just like they don't know what they're talking about. Like, fine. 1 paragraph.